Hi, Ruben Taylor from Businognostics here, and super excited to be talking with Sam Rogers, who's going to be sharing a little bit more about her journey with Businognostics. So just to kick things off, Sam, you just wanted to introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about what you do, your business and so on.
Yeah, hey Ruben. Yeah, absolutely. Our business is Cushion Factory. We run it out of our Perth factory. We have 4 showrooms around Australia, massive growth. Managing a team of 15 has its moments. I feel like I need help, and I feel like I just need support and make sure I'm doing the right thing. So yeah, that's me.
Great. And when you first reached out to Businognostics and said, hey, can you help me out? What were some of the problems or goals that you wanted to achieve back then?
Yeah, so main goal for my husband and I, we run the business together. Main goal was we have a retirement plan, which 2 years ago was a 10-year plan. So we picked 10 years and we said we want to retire in 10 years. So which means the sale of the business and assets and that sort of thing. So at that time we actually got a valuation done of the business because we wanted to see, okay, well, where does it need to be for us to reach a certain goal at retirement? If we're going to sell this business, what does it need to be doing? What does it need to look like?
Yes.
And we had a bit of a rude shock, and
yes.
Everyone thinks their businesses are worth way more than they actually are in reality, and that's the case with us. So we got some really clear information about profitability,
Yes.
and we think our business is great system wise, and I think it has some really great stuff in it. But I think, but we felt that profit was something that we needed to work on, and the profit levels weren't there to attain a good sale price that we wanted. So reached out to Businognostics and said, okay, my main thing is to improve my profit.
Absolutely, and such an important part of business. And so what would that mean to you in terms of getting that profitability right and solving that problem?
Look, it's a happy retirement and at a level where I continue and I can go on holiday, I can, spend time with children or grandchildren or whatever it might be down the track, and have freedom, have no stress. That's what I'm looking for.
Right. And so within Businognostics, what are the 3 parts of our system that has had the biggest impact on you addressing that profitability?
Yeah, so the profit section was where I first went to. That was obviously the main part. The next part would have been the customers, because I felt like I needed to understand our customers a bit more. Probably another section would have been just the sales section, and to identify some things that maybe weren't going as well as they should be.
And so what about each of those parts was useful to you? So tell me, when you went at that profit section, what was really useful for you, and we'll look at those other ones as well.
Yeah, look, we got some instant results out of the profit section. There's one called negotiate with your suppliers or something like that, I think it is. So, obviously cutting down expenses is a way of improving your profit. So I then looked at every single one of our suppliers, and it wasn't just our, suppliers of our raw materials, but it was our suppliers of, our merchant fees or the bin that we have at the factory. I'd probably say I got a 90% success rate.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely, and somewhat instant.
What results has that accumulated? If you were to look back on the difference it's made to your profitability already, what sort of results have you achieved?
Yeah, look, I think, not just the supply side, but I think, we then looked at wages and all of that as well. And we have a permanent workforce and we have a casual workforce. So just by juggling around a few numbers and a few roles and along with saving the expenses, I think there's probably something like 15 grand that'll be added to our profit. And
Wow.
And that was just probably, a couple of missions, questions, emails. It probably took me a month to do, not full time a month, but I might have spent like an hour a week.
Sort of within 4 weeks.
Within 4 weeks. Yeah, instant. Yeah, and that's gold. So yeah, that was amazing.
Yes. And so how has that impacted your business?
The answer to that question, we're growing. We're still a growing business, and we want to keep on growing. Yep. So we're actually reinvesting that money into a business development manager who will be starting in the next month, and that will then enable us to pay for their wage while they're developing more business for everybody, which means more work from everybody, and more people on board, and just reaching that end profit goal.
Excellent. And how does that impact you personally, hitting that end profit goal?
Look, I always wanted to leave this business with no stone unturned. I wanted to leave it and kind of go, you know what, I've done absolute best I can, and I don't think I could have done any more. And I think if I had that profit goal, and if we reach those numbers, and I have on my chart in my office here, I have it very clearly laid out, my whole retirement plan, I'd be super happy with that.
Fantastic. Well, let's see if we can make that happen a bit earlier.
Yeah.
All right, so just complete this sentence now. I almost didn't start Biznostics because.
I almost didn't start Biznostics because I've had coaches in the past, and I've been in the coaching journey for a few years, and I've done all of this. I could turn around and say, you know what, I've done all of this. I've done that before. I've done that. We've changed our scripts. Yeah, I've done all that, and I knew that if I was doing it, that I might have to go over some things that we have done in the past. Yeah. And so I was kind of putting up a bit of a wall to that. I've already done all of that. But I had a chance to have a bit of a sneak peek, and just found that there was gold in there. Yes. And I just found that there's a few things in there that I needed to go over again. And I was motivated to do it, motivated to go over these things again. And the results are there. Like it's proven. The results are, amazing.
So what's been your favourite part of working with Biznostics?
I really think it's simple in the way that it's laid out, and you can, and you're encouraged to do one mission at a time. I do tend to kind of get a bit sidetracked and just want to keep on doing everything, but then you just take on too much. So I do like the fact that you're really encouraged to just do one at a time and finish it. Profit goal, did it, finished it, amazing, got the results, and moved on to the next one. So I think that was for me probably the best part of it.
And so who would you recommend Biznostics to, and why? I
really think anyone who's prepared to do some work on their business, and to be open to change, because it's all about change. It's all about accepting accepting your responsibilities, being motivated, working towards your goals. And if you're up for that, Biznostics will support you all the way.
Thank you, Sam. Really appreciate your time and sharing a little bit about your journey. And for those of you watching this video, if you're curious to see how Biznostics might be useful for you, how we might be able to help you, then check out the link below. You can book a time to speak with Gavin or myself. I'll give you that link now. It's biznostics.com/strategy-session. We'll catch you in another video soon. Bye for now.